Just like we pointed out, Ulysses syndrome, it's a multiple stress syndrome, chronic syndrome, a reactive stress, different from a patient who is depressive, a mental illness. So at the beginning, they are not compatible one with the other. If someone is depressive, then if someone is in depression, they have apathy, thoughts of death, and do not have the capacity of working, of social intervention. But Ulysses syndrome, its symptoms are people who have headaches, sadness, they're concerned. But they have dreams, they work, they have projects, they want to continue and progress. So it's really an extreme situation that they're facing and living. So I think there is a great difference.
Mi pregunta es sobre qué podemos hacer para ayudar a miembros de familia
what is it that we can do with the limited resources and the limited time, 15 minutes to see each patient. How can we help the patient and his family, especially when you are faced with factors that we cannot change, like the vulnerability and the stressors. It's really the society in which we live in that has brought these. So how can we help the patient? What is it that you're doing to help families right now? I think that the first thing we have to take in consideration is try to see if we are willing to help, but we don't want to rush. We don't want to confuse stress with depression. We don't want to treat this in a negative way, because if we treat him as a person in depression and start medicating him, then that would be a negative way to respond. First, stop and analyze. What is the psychological and pathological condition of the patient? Once we are aware of this under the Ulysses syndrome, what we do is that we have programs in which we empower and we try to provide the individual with the resources that are going to help them to live and overcome those stressors. If he has problems with sleeping, we can help him how to better sleeping habits. We teach our children, right? But sometimes that habit is lost. When we are full of stress, we're unable to sleep, lack of sleep for years, imagine. So now we can teach him sleep techniques that will aid and help him with his sleeping. For example, if someone is isolated and has difficulty with socializing, teach him social techniques, communication skills, or protective factors. We'll go to this neighborhood, we'll go to this church. Are you Muslim? Are you Catholic? There is a church, a religious church, that will help you. All of those are elements that reduce stress. The Ulysses syndrome is like if we were in this room with 100 degrees Fahrenheit, we would start feeling symptoms and the heat, but we would decrease the temperature, and so it's not. So we can try to provide them with resources, with relaxation, breathing techniques, social networking, role play. That will help to bring that 100 degrees down, or those stress levels down. But it's not the same to be under 100 degrees and 50 degrees. Now, if the immigrant has a mental illness, depression, psychosis, then we will have to provide him a psychiatric treatment. If he has a mental illness, taking into consideration all the cultural background, and you might know that we have to intervene then if that's the case with the clinical studies and with taking into consideration the cultural competency, and provide with therapy, psychotherapy, with medications, everything that patient needs, if that's the case. It's easier to prescribe Prozac than to listen to the patient. It's easy to say the problem is resolved, but we have to really be aware of the suffering that the patient's going through. Yes, that is true. And that is what we should try to really, find a way of avoiding that way of treating the patients. I think we should have more of a systematic way of helping the individual instead of medicalizing or with medications or prescribing. We should have a social groups, and we know that's a struggle, a complicated struggle that we all face.
Ustedes saben, los Estados Unidos ahora, especialmente en el sureste de los Estados Unidos, tenemos un cambio en la situación de los inmigrantes.
We are facing with a change with immigrants. Before it was really easy for immigrants to come and go, to immigrate and then go back to their land of origin. But now it seems that has changed. It is much more difficult for them to go back. Do you think that we should anticipate having an increase in the Ulysses syndrome among our immigrants? I believe so, yes. The Ulysses syndrome is related to extreme stressors with a response of the suffering of the subject, and if those stressors are going to increase, then if there's more persecution, more stressors, more hardships, then the walls are now higher. Like I was explaining yesterday in our lecture, between Greece and Turkey, they are constructing a wall, a bigger wall. See, those walls that are being built are causing more stress. So then the anguish and the suffering is increasing. And in healthy individuals, he might not be at risk, but others might be faced with the Ulysses syndrome.
Sorry, one more question, Doctor. In your research,
En su investigación, ¿cuántos inmigrantes confiaron en el sistema de salud y de qué manera ayudó usted a esos inmigrantes a que confiaran en el sistema de salud? Porque no es fácil para ellos compartir su sufrimiento con alguien. Puede ser que estén hasta cierto punto bien, pero...
Sí, es un tema también.
Yes, it's a very relevant issue. Immigrants have to face a lot of barriers in the medical and health department. Sometimes there's a security guard and they're even scared of that. But there's other barriers, cultural barriers, language barriers. They're not going to understand me. They're just going to prescribe medications. Or they are not aware of how the health system and medical system works. They're not knowledgeable. They ignore that. So now we have all of these barriers. For example, lately we've seen less people that come and seek the medical and health care. Why? Because there's more walls, more barriers. They are hidden. They don't even have money for transportation. There's those barriers are various barriers, and I think that you have to work with the cultural aspect in order to, they distrust because they don't understand why they're being given a pill or what the pill is for. So I think you have to really take into account the cultural and linguistic aspect.
Both of you, and could you come forward for a minute? We have a little